What up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So yesterday I did a video comparing a $15,000 truck to a brand new pickup truck. People were like, oh, Hotshot, you did it wrong because you didn't do a new semi to a new pickup, blah, 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 blah. First of all, you don't need a new semi to do the same as a new pickup. You cannot take a used pickup and do the same as a used semi. So, in order to be on the same playing field of what you guys are doing and what we're doing, that's how it works. Because when people's pickup trucks blow up, when they break and they're done, what do? They look for a used semi. They don't look for a new semi. So, for all the guys that said that because you don't want to admit that your Hotshot purchase was a mistake like I had to do, I get it. So that's for you. You can keep losing money all you want and keep doing it your way. That's fine. But if I needed a brand new semi to do what a brand new pickup could do, then I get it. But I can spend less money and do the job better than your pickup can, but yet somehow my numbers are off. I don't know, you figure it out. But right now, I'm going to show you more $15,000 pickup truck or semis that don't exist. Roll that beautiful bean footage. We're going to show you guys something people don't think exists. Cheap semis. So yesterday I made a video comparing trucks. I compared a $60,000 pickup truck that I bought. I paid 61 grand for a brand new pickup truck. I purchased a $15,000 semi that I believe would have lasted me a million miles. Like, the truck was in great shape, good motor. Now, yes, they're going to need some work. I get it, okay? And everybody should know that. But for some reason, people believe that there's no such thing as a $15,000 truck. So I'm going to show you what $15,000 trucks look like. Some are better than others. Some are horrible. Some are great. But now here's the problem with buying semis. This is the thing that people run into. If you're not willing to travel, you're not going to get a great truck. You cannot expect a great truck to be in your area within 50 miles of you. I had to drive to Kansas. You know what I mean? Like, you have to fly and drive places. So, I'm on a website right now. I'm sure y'all can see the site. And what we're going to do is, we're going to go through and we're going to look at some trucks. Now, this is every year, make, model under $15,000. So let's get at it. We have an 04 Peterbilt 378, 792,000 miles, double frame, minimal rust. It says you look at the pictures. Cummins engine, 10-speed transmission, coffin sleeper. Southern truck, runs, drives, shift, and stops as it should. And now these people are even telling you to go get an inspection of the truck. You can take the truck and get a pre-inspection. So let's look through some pictures. $15,000 truck. I would mess with it. You know, I would buy it. Now, you've seen there's a little, you know, the sleeper. Good tires. But guys, we're looking for a $15,000 truck that's going to last. We're not looking for a showstopper. Now, if you want a Peterbilt 379 or you want a W900, then no, you're not going to get a $15,000 truck. If you're willing to buy FLD 120s, 378 Peterbilts, 357 Petes, International 9400s, stuff like that, an older truck. Now, you have to be able to work on it also. This is an 04 378. You know, this is a clean truck. You can see there in the motor. You know, now if you get a motor that's all painted up and brand new, they better have paperwork for it or it's a problem. So now here's the damage on the truck. which I at all would not worry about that. You know, underneath is clean. Your battery box, your fuel. So guys, for 15 grand, in my opinion, this is a great buy. Now, I haven't driven these trucks, so this is all based on, you know, pre-inspection, but you guys want to know where a $15,000 truck is? There's one of them. So let's go back, check some more. And we're going to look at a good bit of them. Because if I show 5, they're going to say, oh, well, Hotshot, that's 5. You got lucky. So it says there's 976. I don't know what they all look like. So here's a 10387. Just came off the road, working every day. Trucks runs and drives good. 890,000 miles. Eaton automatic transmission. Cummins ISX 10-speed. It has a rebuilt title. As long as it passes inspection, I wouldn't worry about a rebuilt title either. Now let's check this out. Looks like a decent truck. I mean, it's a good looking truck. Motor looks good from the outside. You know, there's not oil and stuff everywhere. Now this obviously has been cleaned up and maybe painted. Rebuilt, salvage, passed any anti-theft inspection. So we don't know why it was salvaged. That you could probably find out by running it. It could have been a stolen truck. That would make it a salvage title. Salvage title does not mean they were wrecked. So, you know, as we're going through here, these look like decent pictures. Again, you got to drive the truck. They say a truck runs and drives great. I don't know. That's something that you would look at. Like a $15,000 truck, as I said, they are out there. You may have to look at 4 or 5 of them, 6 of them to find what you want. Now, what's next? 99 Peterbilt. No, we did that one. 99 Freightliner Century. Now, this one, 14.9. You know, I would want a little bit of information because it just came on trade. They don't have a bunch of interior pictures, you know, but it doesn't look like an all beat up truck. Century 120 used. Where's the miles? Where's the miles? Where's the miles? Doesn't say the miles for some reason. Alright, so you'd have to call because it doesn't say the miles unless I missed them. If y'all seen them, great. I don't see them, so I might have missed them. But there's that one. And like I said, these are all over the country, guys. This is the thing with the internet now. You can find this stuff. You can buy this stuff, you know. 387, we looked at that one. 14 International Pro Star. Now that, it says 11.9, may or may not be. It also says you can get financed. It doesn't say much about this truck in here, so I would get information. Now this truck here, I would only buy it if it does not have a let's see what motor it has in it. Alright, it's got an international motor. I wouldn't buy it. I would not buy an International Pro Star unless it has a Cummins in it. That's just my opinion. And you can do the research and you can learn, because what you got to realize about trucks, guys, is people that have been doing this a long time, they grow out of trucks. Like, not everybody is like me and enjoys driving old trucks. And I get it. You guys may not want to drive an old truck either. But this is a starter. This is a stepping stone. Here's another one. 12.9. 05 Kenworth T600. I don't know the deals. You know. 07 International 9400. I don't know why it's in here 15.9. I put 15. But 72-inch raised roof sleeper, ISX Cummins, 10-speed, 450 horsepower. I'd go look at that one. You know, that one's in Florida. 2011 Cascadia. The engine's not working, so we passed that one up. This one here, I'd jump on this one. especially if you're a 3 or 4 car hauler. '01 Freightliner FLD 120. These are usually the cheapest trucks. For some reason, it's just, they're cheap. '01 Freightliner FLD N14 Cummins. It's got jakes. Now, when you're looking at these older trucks, you want to make sure they have a jake brake. And these people even have 3 total. So, '01 International 9200. You see he's pulling a 5 car with that. Single axle. Well maintained and cared for. Provided good living, blah, blah, blah. Turned 65 and he's retiring. That's why he's getting rid of it. '06 International. Run and drive. You know, looks like decent truck. You'd have to go look at it. You know, so there is trucks out there. The C15 Cat International 9400. And see, these are the trucks that are down in value because people, you want an old truck, you want an old Peterbilt, you want an old Kenworth, you know, you want a Freightliner Classic. Here's a 2009 T2000. You know, they could be cheap for any reason. They could be a trade-in. I've noticed a lot of these trucks, people don't have drivers for. That will make you sell a truck cheap in a minute. In a minute, if you can't find drivers, if you're having bad luck with drivers. New radiator with assembly, new fan clutch and blade. Let's see. A year ago, he put a new alternator, new water pump. So a year ago, he put alternator, water pump, AC compressor, dryer, new oil pan gasket, new oil cooler gasket, turbo sealing gaskets. Like, guys, you go through here. There's money. There's trucks here. And man, if you're building a fleet, these $10,000, $15,000 trucks are the way to go. Now, I would not buy these trucks without some kind of inspection on them. You know, some kind of take it to a dealership. You know, but that's me and that's what I would do, and I would recommend you guys doing it. So, you may put, there's a guy on the Throne account, and if you guys aren't on the Throne account, you're looking for good information, one-on-one, like we're helping a guy right now buy a used truck. He just went and looked at I think it's a $12,000 Freightliner. Maybe a little bit more, but he put $1,600 to have it dyno tested, to have the motor gone through. $1,600, if you really like the truck and you're close to buying it, $1,600 is a good investment for a good motor. Don't do that to every truck. You only do that to the trucks you're ready to buy. Like I said, there's a T600, T600B. And now some of these are going to be 1 million miles, 1.3 million. My Freightliner had 2 million miles. But I can almost guarantee you one thing. Almost. Some of them, most of them, will have some kind of engine work at 1.3 million, 1.2 million. You're not going to find many with that many miles that hasn't had engine work. So don't, and in semis, especially if you're hauling like we're hauling, miles is not a big deal. Like I said, mine had 2 million miles. And it's still drivable. It's just ugly. It's going to get fixed. People don't like that. Good for you. Here's a 2012 Cascadia 125. You know, it's got a Detroit motor in it. Fleet-owned truck, single exhaust, mounted fifth wheel, blah, blah, blah. You know, it's a good running truck, they say. And, you know, so they're out there. They are out there, guys. I'm telling you. Don't be discouraged because you think you have to spend big money. You can spend 10 to 15 on a semi and get a truck that you could retire in. My plan with that Freightliner was to retire in it. Because from that video you seen yesterday, I had a lot of money and room left. 96 Freightliner semi-truck. Caterpillar engine, 515 horse, 358 ratio, new airbags, free delivery, $500 limit. You know, it's a dealership. I'd go look at it, get the info. So I just showed you 40. No, how many did I show you? I don't even know. But we'll look at another page. And this is just the top of the page. Like I said, there's 975. Your 10.3, it's a 05 International. Dude, these Internationals are really good trucks. Those old Freightliners I got, they're good trucks. And they're good starter trucks because see how that's got a setback axle? That means it turns a little bit better. And we're just going to go through, see what we come up with. Boom, boom, boom. So, seems like a decent truck. That's something I would fly out and go look at. No questions asked. I'd go look at it. Or you could call, probably get more information. Go to take the VIN to the dealer. They can tell you if it had any work. Another ProStar. It's got an international motor. Move on. ProStars are going to be cheap, but I don't like that international motor. Now this one, it's got a Cummins motor. I'd buy that one. $12,800. Dude, I'm telling you, trucks are out there, guys. You just got to look. Don't worry about what you look like at first. Or you could be, you could be lucky and find one of these nice trucks. These old Volvos with a Detroit, they're cheap. They are cheap, and these trucks will last if maintained. Now, if you get one with 7, 8, 900,000 miles and no motor work, you will have to do a motor. But if you run it for 2 years, 3 years, and then you have to put 10 or 15 into the motor, you're still ahead of the game. And let me tell you something. If this truck lasted 1,000,000 miles from the factory, and you put a rebuilt Cummins in it from Cummins, that makes it a 1,000,000-mile motor, guys. Like, a 1,000,000-mile motor truck new is a 1,000,000-mile motor. You know what I mean? Now you're going to get into like these cheap ones here where they don't run. But guys, I'm telling you, they're out here. When they start hitting 1,000,000, that's when people move on. But if you can get it cheap enough, because this guy, he may have bought that truck at $35,000. Put 400,000, 500,000 miles on it. Now he's ready to sell it. So, guys, I just wanted to bring you in here, show you. They're out there. They do exist. No, they're not all. Oh, here's the winner right here, guys. That's what y'all think exists for 15 grand. This is all you're going to get for $15,000. Is right there. Boom! Psych, nah. That's the first wreck one we've seen. So, guys, I hope this has helped you. I hope you understand that they are out there. Do not be scared of an older truck. Don't be scared of it. They make you money. They made me money. They are good too. When you're starting out, you can spend 60 grand on a pickup truck and get 3 years. Or you can spend 60 grand. If you put 60 grand into a semi, you're going to get $1 million. $60,000 into a semi, you're cool. You could buy 15,000, and get just as much. But in the middle, you're going to have to replace that motor somewhere. But you will make more money with a semi because you can haul more weight. If people say more weight don't equal more money, they're in the wrong transportation industry and they're not the one I'm in. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helped you a lot. If you have any questions, you know what to do. Holler at your boy in the email. If you're looking for more car hauling, trucking industry information, you found the right channel. So go on down there, hit that like, that like and that share button. Before you do that and leave, make sure you subscribe and then hit the bell and go to all, so you get all the knowledge, not just some of it. But until then, like, share, subscribe, hit that ding dang, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace.